Hey everybody, I'm Joseph Payton. Welcome back into another live edition of WSAZ Sports Plus. It is a very special day over at Cabell Midland High School. You know, the weather has put a damper on a lot of our signings recently. It doesn't matter as long as we can get them in and make sure our local athletes have their moment in the sun. That's the most important thing. So we're going to bring up our double box camera here. You're going to see Jilly Yost, who is signing with West Virginia State, and Carly Brewster, who is signing with Shawnee State. Both have had some great careers at Cabell Midland, playing volleyball there, helped lead them to the state semifinal this year. Let's take you out to Ona and listen in on all the things happening at the signing.
Of high school athletes playing college. And I definitely think that they're worthy of that. I know that they've got the work ethic and the passion and the desire, and so I'm thrilled to see them make that commitment. And I think I'm especially thrilled because I was in their shoes, and my college teammates were in my wedding, and their cases aunts. And so knowing that that is what is ahead of them excites me. And I'm just so thrilled and so proud for them. So just a few notes about their career here, and I'll speak first about Jilly. To the best of my knowledge, she's got 3,491 career assists here at Midland. That's a school record. So I'm really proud of her. Close to the state record, but not quite. I tried really hard to get you there. But that's huge, that's phenomenal. So I think that says a lot about her leadership and her skill and ability. So I'm super proud of her. And over 1,000 digs as well. And Carly, I only had you for 1 year, but you had over 531 digs in just 1 year. And so I know that puts her, has to be over 2,000 for her career, which is exceptional for a libero. So thrilled for her, excited for these girls. So excited to see what they do at the next level. I know what they mean to me, and I'm going to get emotional, so forgive me. At the end of the season, you guys know Case has been on my hip this whole season. He's been on the bench. He's been there for all of it. And like I said, I know what they mean to me. And at the end of the season, you know, Case knows where they're going. He knows all of your positions. He knows your number. He knows where you are. He knows that Madison isn't going far. He knows that we're going to see Madison. And we were talking about Jilly and Carly. And we were said, well, you know, Jilly's going to state, Carly's going to Shawnee, they're going on to play. And he says, but Mom, where are we going to see him again? And again, I know what they mean to me, but for them to mean that much to him also means a lot. So, my dad coached baseball for 20 years, and he always said that his athletes were his kids. And now I feel that. I get it and I understand it because I love all these girls and I'd do anything for them. But they're a part of the family now. So we love them tremendously, and I'm so incredibly proud. As a coach, I'm proud. I can't even imagine how proud you guys are. So with that being said, if any of the parents would like to say anything, girls, if you would like to say anything, you're welcome to say. Go right ahead. All right, if anybody would like to come up and take pictures, and all of the team, please stay, because we'll do team pictures also.
Some very kind words from Cabell Midland head volleyball coach Emily Gaskins. I'm assuming it's been a joy to coach these girls for the short time that she has. But two girls are going to go on to the next level, play college volleyball, of course, represent their alma mater, which is Cabell Midland, and go on and do great things. You know, it's funny. We just had some Shawnee State administrators on Sports Plus today. We were talking about the fact that Shawnee State is moving up the ranks from NAIA to Division II in all sports. That also means they're joining the Mountain East Conference. So while these two aren't going to the same school, they are going to schools that will be in the same conference next fall when volleyball season starts. So for the next 4 years, they're going to be getting to see a lot of each other just on opposite sides of the net. So that's pretty cool. Again, we just want to read a couple of blurbs for you about these girls. Jilly Yost headed to West Virginia State. She is widely considered kind of one of the best setters in the state of West Virginia. She was on the Quad A All-Tournament team in 2025. I mentioned both of these girls helped the Lady Knights get to the state semifinal this past fall. Jilly Yost was also first-team All-MSAC. You heard Coach talk about all the statistics and accolades, more than 3,000 career assists. There you see Carly Brewster getting some pictures taken as well. Headed to Shawnee State to play for the Bears, the newly Division II Shawnee State Bears this fall, as I spoke about. She's a libero. I saw some graphics posted on social media. She considers herself kind of a hype woman for this team, a defensive specialist. Pretty special day over there at Cabell Midland. You know, it's always cool to see these sites when you're covering a signing or you're at a signing supporting one of these local athletes like these two, or if you're like me sitting here today just watching the live feed of it. It's fun to see the smiling faces. Oftentimes it's a sigh of relief for them that, you know, they finally get to sign their name on that dotted line and make it official. This dream of playing a college sport finally becomes a real, tangible reality once you sign those papers and send them into your university. But also, you know, it's bittersweet. I'm sure they've enjoyed their time at Cabell Midland, and they've enjoyed playing for Coach, playing with their underclassmen teammates and other seniors who I'm sure they know and love and will miss getting to suit up with them. But these are always fun, special days. I imagine all the family there just beaming with pride. A lot of these folks will be wearing some West Virginia State gear for the next several years. Most of them already have some Yellow Jacket gear on, so pretty cool. Want to certainly thank our photographer, Robbie Freeman, who is there at his alma mater. I believe I'm telling him correctly, Robbie, that you went to Cabell Midland yourself, so thanks for going out there and shooting the live looks for us. He's nodding the camera yes. He is a proud Knight doing his thing here at WSAZ for you. So, Robbie, I know that once the girls finish taking pictures that you're going to have to get some interviews and stuff for us, because I'm sure Keith and Jimmy will want to run that stuff later tonight in sports. So, buddy, consider yourself relieved. Go get your interviews. And later tonight on WSAZ Sports, our sportscasts at 10 and 11, we will hear from them. So, Robbie, appreciate the good work, brother. You are relieved. Grab your interviews. And for us here at the studio, just remember that anytime we decide to do an episode of WSAZ Sports Plus, whether that's one of our full episodes with guests or something special like a signing, like what you're seeing at Cabell Midland today, these things are going to air live. So what we want to encourage you to do is download that WSAZ app and make sure your notifications are set for everything, but certainly for my sake, right? And for you sports fans' sakes, make sure you've got the sports notifications on, because anytime that notification comes out to you, ding, you're going to know we're probably live doing something cool like this, and you're not going to want to miss it. So we appreciate you all tuning in. Congratulations to the Lady Knights there. Cabell Midland's finest of Jilly Yost headed to West Virginia State to be a Yellow Jacket, and Carly Brewster headed to Shawnee State to be a Bear. It's going to be fun seeing those two play the next 4 years and against each other. We're going to have to get a camera over to one of those two gyms anytime those two get to match up against one another. It'll be weird for them, I bet, but it'll be a pretty fun competition aspect for them to see each other on opposite sides of the net. So, with that said, appreciate you all tuning in to this live edition of WSAZ Sports Plus, and we'll see you next time. My name is Joseph Payton. This has been WSAZ Sports Plus.